Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Kabir Considers. In this video, we're going to react to 10 actors that everybody lost respect for. It must be like, imagine because to make it into Hollywood these days, it's just so competitive. There's so many aspiring actors that want to get, not just actors, comedians that want to act, singers that want to act, models that want to act. There's just so much potential talent for such a few amount of roles. So if you finally get into Hollywood, you're regular, you're into movies, you've got a long-running TV show, and then you do one thing that costs you your whole career, that's just got to be like probably the worst thing that person's probably done in their life, really, because that's going to affect their income, everything. So it's going to be interesting to see who makes it onto this list. Jussie Smollett is probably going to make it onto this list if I had to guess, like that guy from the show Empire. I just don't know what he was thinking.
What the hell were you thinking?
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for beloved actors who were well respected for their craft until a scandal came to light that turned public opinion against them.
I've heard about you, and you'll be caught soon. I know you will.
You'll be caught soon.
James Corden. At one point, James Corden was a respected actor and creator with work on Gavin and Stacey in A League of Their Own. But when the Brit moved across the pond to take on The Late Late Show with James Corden, it wasn't long until he began falling foul of people. In 2022, Corden was accused of abusive behavior at the New York restaurant Balthazar when staff apparently made his wife's meal incorrectly. This earned the host a ban from the eatery, which was rescinded when Corden apologized. However, he then flip-flopped on his responsibility, causing the ban to be reinstated.
I've been walking around thinking that I hadn't done anything wrong.
This incident also brought to light other alleged Corden incidents that further tarnished his reputation.
What did he say?
The restaurant manager and the server, they were lovely. They were lovely. They brought out 4 glasses of champagne as an apology, but we were like, that's not necessary. We don't need it. We'd had a great time. Even for me, it was too early to start drinking.
Lea Michele.
To be honest, I never understood like James Corden's like him getting a show in America, because here Gavin and Stacey, I mean, it was a pretty good show, but it wasn't anything close to like a big name show in the UK, I wouldn't say. Like, so then it was just very random. Like, obviously I'm not saying that he shouldn't have got a show, but it was just an interesting choice of host for, such a big time show in America. But fair play to him, fair play.
Mr. Schuster, do you have any idea how ridiculous it is to give the lead solo in Sit Down and Rock on the Boat to a boy in a wheelchair?
Whether she was releasing her own music or starring in Glee, Scream Queens, or popular stage productions, Lea Michele was lapping up nominations and awards all over the place. The sky really seemed the limit for her, but then 2020 happened. That year, Michele posted in support of the Black Lives Matter movement on social media. In response, several former Glee co-stars came forward to shine a light on her hypocrisy and terrible behavior behind the scenes. On top of microaggressions, Michele was accused of racist behavior and being rude to various people on set.
I just got you on the cover of New York Magazine!
In the background, you were practically glowing about it.
That's because I accomplished something. It had nothing to do with you.
No, see, it actually has everything to do with me.
This included apparently calling background performers cockroaches. While Michele apologized, it was too late.
You get great grades. You're a fantastic singer.
Everybody hates me.
Brands and fans left the actor in droves. Armie Hammer.
Honestly, just keep your ego in check. I just don't know why some people really struggle. They get some success, and then their ego just gets out of control.
Make this a fair fight. Jump out and swim.
After roles in The Social Network, The Man from U.N.C.L.E., and Call Me By Your Name, Armie Hammer appeared to be on the cusp of superstardom.
So what do you do around here?
Yeah, wasn't this guy like a cannibal?
Transcribe music, swim at the river, go out at night.
That sounds fun.
After all, he was cast as a lead in 2022's Death on the Nile. However, the publicity for that film was wrecked once the scandal about Hammer came out in 2021.
That was naughty of me. Hello. I hope you don't mind, I took the liberty.
The actor was accused of both physical and emotional abusive behavior with ex-partners. Film companies, fans, agencies, and brands dropped the actor all at once.
Were you surprised when you saw what was going on with him?
To be honest with you, I wasn't shocked because it was multi-generational, just awful behavior.
He's pretty much vanished from the public eye since, but did go on to admit to being emotionally abusive in his relationships.
We'll speak soon.
Amber Heard.
We should turn back.
Yeah, I heard that he did worse stuff. I heard that he wanted to like, allegedly like eat his girlfriend or something. weird shit.
And still on the surface, trying to prepare him for what's coming.
Turn back.
With the end of their marriage, the accusations of abuse, and the numerous court cases, neither party came out of this debacle looking especially favorable. However, it's safe to say Amber Heard was not the winner of the court of public opinion. She was accused of abusive behavior and having marital affairs. Social media was rife with people mocking the Aquaman performer and her legal team during the infamous 2022 defamation trial. The jury sided with Depp by awarding him $15 million, while Heard was awarded $2 million.
Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, yes.
And this only made it worse for her. Afterwards, she moved to Spain to escape the scrutiny. However, the public condemnation returned during the release of 2023's Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom.
I don't care what one thinks about me or what judgments you want to make about what happened in the privacy of my own home and my marriage behind closed doors.
Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, she's probably done, isn't she, Amber Heard? Like, realistically, I mean, I'm trying to think, is there any way back for her? Maybe in like a few years if she does like a small art house movie that does really well, I guess, maybe. But even then, she's going to be like toxic for a while, isn't she? This was such a great show, House of Cards.
After receiving 2 Oscar awards, Kevin Spacey ushered in the Netflix original era with his Golden Globe-winning role in House of Cards.
I need somebody I can talk to.
We're talking. Tell me what we're talking about.
Every project he was on seemed to often become a critical hit. Then in 2017, actor Anthony Rapp accused Spacey of assaulting him when he was a teenager.
Spacey made sexual advances toward him after a party when they were both on Broadway. Spacey was 26.
Spacey's response didn't help when he claimed he didn't remember the encounter, apologized for it happening, and then came out as gay, which drew the ire of many. When the allegations came to light, Spacey was dropped by House of Cards.
I've led a very long, very successful career avoiding this sort of intrigue with the press.
Yeah, House of Cards put Netflix on the map, didn't it?
I can't see any advantage in starting now.
But is there any disadvantage?
Yet he continued parodying his character in strange annual YouTube videos. The actor has faced several court cases with further allegations. However, they have ended in Spacey's favor.
After that, my guess is you'll never hear from him again.
Great movie, Usual Suspects.
Michael
Such
Richards.
a shame. He was such a, Kevin Spacey's an actor, great actor. Like as a person, obviously with all the stuff that he's involved in, but great actor.
Due to his role as Kramer on Seinfeld, Michael Richards was awarded the Primetime Emmy for Outstanding Supporting Character in a Comedy Series on 3 occasions.
Here's to feeling good all the time.
Once the sitcom ended, he dabbled in TV a little while longer before focusing on his stand-up routine. In 2006, he was at the Laugh Factory in Los Angeles, California, where it all came crumbling down. Richards was recorded going on a vile, slur-filled rant at hecklers. Afterward, he appeared on The Late Show with David Letterman to apologize.
I'm really busted up over this, and I'm very, very sorry to those people in the audience. The blacks, the Hispanics, the whites, everyone that was there that took the brunt of that anger and hate and rage.
What did he say?
Suffice to say, this was not really the sort of apology people were looking for. Richards retired from stand-up and has rarely appeared in film and TV since.
But no, I busted up after that event 7 years ago. It broke me down.
Ezra Miller.
I just need one more gig and I'm going to pay for my own tuition. Like I always said I would.
You cannot keep doing this to yourself.
Okay, I really don't want to talk about this again.
There probably isn't an actor who has had as many legal run-ins in such a short amount of time as Ezra Miller. After being cast in the Fantastic Beasts series and as the Flash in the DCEU, they became a household name.
And they made him run weird in the movie. Like, they made him run like this. It was the weirdest, just so bizarre. Like, who runs like that?
Love you. Thank you.
With 2 fingers.
Very nice also. Oh my God.
Then 2020 rolled around and a video surfaced of Miller attacking a woman at a bar in Iceland. This was unfortunately only the beginning.
I want to apologize to everyone that I have alarmed and upset with my past behavior. I am committed to doing the necessary work to get back to a healthy, safe, and productive stage in my life.
They have been accused of harassing people, theft, assault, and grooming, among some other odd and heinous behavior. In January of 2023, Miller pleaded guilty to misdemeanor unlawful trespass. Roseanne Barr. As the lead of Roseanne, actor and comedian Roseanne Barr played a vital role in turning the show's first run into a critical success, securing many awards along the way.
What is that?
I thought you were dead.
Sleeping.
Why does everybody else think I'm dead?
In 2018, the show was revived after 20 years. However, not long after, Barr messed up massively.
What'd you find out about me?
After several of her controversial comments came to light, Barr made a racist tweet about former political advisor Valerie Jarrett. While Barr apologized and tried to backtrack, it was too late.
ABC pulled the plug on the show, saying Roseanne's Twitter statement is abhorrent, repugnant, and inconsistent with our values, and we've decided to cancel her show. Roseanne was canceled and replaced by The Connors without Barr.
I know Roseanne would want me to step in and watch over the family.
No, it'd kill her.
She has, despite all this, continued airing unpleasant thoughts and conspiracies, even doing controversial comedy routines.
I try to be even more offensive.
Danny Masterson. Before 2017, if you were to ask fans who their favorite character on That 70s Show was, many would immediately say hi.
And you missed your shift at the photo hut. You better have a damn good excuse.
I got busted.
Nowadays, it's less so after what his actor did came to light. In 2017, several women filed sexual assault charges against the actor, who denied the accusations.
One of them called the actor, quote, pathetic, disturbed, and completely violent, unquote.
After a fourth allegation, however, Netflix fired Masterson, who was a producer and actor on The Ranch. He was also dropped by his talent agency. In 2023, at the retrial, he was found guilty on 2 of the 3 charges, with the remaining count resulting in a hung jury. Masterson was sentenced to 30 years to life in prison for his horrific crimes.
You don't want to hug, do you?
God, no.
Good. 'Cause you're not getting one.
Before we continue,
30 to
be sure to
life.
subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone.
Are there any people on this list that you disagree with, you know, like you wish they weren't cancelled? Like, let me know, like, why you wish they weren't cancelled.
Make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Bill Cosby.
It's under control.
There we
so,
go.
No
problem. Right. How do you expect to get into college with grades like this?
No problem.
Huh?
See, I'm not going to college.
Damn right.
With the title of America's Dad, Bill Cosby was the biggest name in TV history, mostly known for his work on The Cosby Show. However, there were rumors that the actor was responsible for a host of grim crime, yet there was little traction to them.
Hello, my dear. Right.
But that all changed in 2015 when more and more victims began to come forward and
yeah, wouldn't he like roofie people? Like some of the memes, like it's not really funny, but some of the memes
ran their stories.
I never saw any drugs, but I would wake up completely confused.
In 2018, after over a decade of accusations, Cosby was charged with 3 counts of assault and sentenced to 3 to 10 years in jail. However, in 2021, Cosby's conviction was overturned after it was discovered that his due process rights had been violated. Regardless, this hasn't repaired Cosby's image, especially as he's faced civil cases for assault since.
Who's in trouble now?
Which actor has done the opposite of those in this video and gained more respect?
Yeah, I think if you're one of these actors on this list, I'm trying to think of who is the most likely to like turn their career back around. Probably James Cordon, because I don't think what he did, you know, he was rude to somebody in a restaurant. It wasn't like anything. In a few years, people are going to forget about that. Probably people have forgotten about it now, honestly. I didn't even know, you know, he did that. You know, he's probably the most likely, and I think he's moved back to the UK. He's probably not going to see anywhere near the same level of success he saw in the States, but he's probably made enough money that he can just do, you know, I reckon he'll probably do comedy, maybe a few cameos on some TV shows, but everybody else is probably done. Like Amber Heard, she probably will try and come back in a few years because, you know, I don't know how much she's made from her career, but it probably wasn't enough to retire. Because what is she, like mid-30s, late 30s? So she's probably going to try and come back. I guess maybe she might actually, if she's in Spain, and I think she can speak Spanish, she'll probably like appear on some Spanish shows perhaps. Maybe that's probably going to be the best course of action because Hollywood, I just don't think, with the amount of actresses that are trying to break into the industry, it's going to be a difficult task to get back in. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.